I say now, what's happening? Shalom. Fair use, YouTube fair use. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under Title 17 USC 107. Alright, say now. I'm doing this video, man. I told Yosef I was gonna do this video, and we just want to get the people acquainted, man. I tell you, we're so overwhelmed at you know, the outreach of the remedies that we use and stuff like that, right? And so especially like the copper and the triangle, you know what I'm saying? I didn't tell you the truth, man. I didn't, I guess them folks didn't like that. And so hindsight, you know what I'm saying? I should have thought about it before I did it like that, brought it out like that, but they definitely, you know what I'm saying? They definitely let me know that they didn't like it, and they still let me know. And so I definitely don't wanna leave the people hanging. There's definitely something I don't want to do. Unfortunately, at this time, Yosef is out of town. And I promise you, when he get back, he's gonna get back with y'all. And so he knows that the emails are coming. And we want to help anybody that we can, no doubt about it. And we want to feed the tribe. And so this is why I'm doing this video. You see, we'll have you put in, what is it? Herbs. Oh, this. What's this? Okay, so it's herbs plus bead works. Herbs plus bead works. And you see how it's spelled. This is Mr. Tonti Pintilarisco's page. And it is a wealth of knowledge. And so therefore, we want to spread it to the tribe and feed the tribe. And you know what I'm saying, we can help you. If me and Yosef can help you any way possible, no doubt. But we're gonna check out some of his work on YouTube. And I've been living off this particular channel right here for a long time. It is truly sent from Hawaii. This is pretty much where my research started with nanotech. Again, me and Tony share something in common. We're part of this program, and so we was kind of forced into it. So you see, and he has a wealth of knowledge, over 12 years of work. He and Brian 396 do beautiful work. There's some others too. And so here's the copper chloride.
Welcome to another segment with David and myself, and today we're going to show you how to make copper chloride. We've been showing you how to make all kinds of copper products. You know, copper asprinate, colloidal copper, and now this is the easiest way to make a copper product that you can use orally. You can spray on wounds, you can spray on algae, you can spray on mold, and it takes it away. Now, you're going to need muriatic acid or hydrochloric acid. We're going to need peroxide, oxidizing agent,
And the muriatic acid is the pool stuff, the stuff I think you clean the pool with.
a piece of litmus paper. It's not the end of the world, but you can get it pretty cheap. Now, we're going to pour in equal amounts. Doesn't matter when you write me an email, how much did you put in there? It doesn't matter. As long as they're equal, they could be 1 ounce, it could be 10 ounces. As long as you got 10 of one and 10 of the other, 1 of one, 1 of the other, okay? Now, again, let me reiterate. I don't want you to be afraid. I want you to respect it, yes. But I don't want you to be afraid because we're dealing with acid. Now, some of you guys get all worked up about having safety. Now, if you feel the need to wear safety glasses, by all means. But if you are got enough common sense, I mean, chicken.
And I've made it. I've probably made about 7, 8 batches. You know what I'm saying? It's real simple to make. It's not hard at all.
Happening with safe glasses. So, but if you got enough common sense, don't be reckless. Take your time. There's no.
One thing I love about Tony, man, he teaches you to deal with what you got in the household, right? Just like our grandparents did. You know what I'm saying? Grandpa. I mean, to this day, I don't fool with fluoride, right? And so Tony here got a old remedy, you know what I'm saying, for toothpaste. You know what I'm saying? Pepper. I use peppermint oil, baking soda, and a little borax. Everybody need a little borax in their life. If you ain't got no borax on your counter, I don't know what's going on.
Breaks, not running to me first. You know, try and just get it done. Now, take your magic knife, open up your peroxide, and a measuring cup here, so this will help. So I'm just going to pour. Oh, what we got here? I'm just going to pour whatever. So I'm going to eyeball this. So I got.
And so you see the peroxide is gonna be the agent in between, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be your balancer. And you know what I'm saying, you throw some baking soda in there, you know what I'm saying, and pH testing. But I'm just pretty much getting y'all started. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to make this video too long.
Hey guys, let me show you something. If you have a meter like this on the side of your house and pay $99 per month for power, you need.
Skip.
Welcome to another segment with David and myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, the famous triangle.
So today we are going to show you how to get into a triangle. You know, we were talking before about the bucket. Now we're going to get into the triangle. But before that.
And you know what I'm saying, this is a rather long video, so I'm just kind of skip through it.
Before that, I got it. See what I mean?
There you go.
Yeah. So what we may have to do, yeah, jeez.
It is very tedious because you're reversing magnets, using the polar opposites, putting them polar opposites, and creating magnetic field, right? Okay, and we deal with neodymiums, rare earth magnets. And so I've broken a lamp, I've broken a mirror, I've put a hole in some sheetrock, trying to put this together. Not actually this, you know, Joseph built this for me, but I'm gonna show another video, something else that you can do with magnets and how we reverse them. And let's go.
Yes, this is where I get in the fun to get rid of how that goes. There it is. Okay, so what you may have to do, okay, and you can do this. Okay, see how that's, so you can tell they're repelling. Okay, so what you can do.
And so the magnets that we're using way stronger than these right here. But these is you can get, but don't want nobody to get deterred from just using regular magnets. I've been in Michael's plenty times picking up packages of these magnets before we got caught on. Before I got turned on to the neodymiums, right? And so we're gonna get into that.
You can take the tape, make sure everything stays in place. Use the neodyme because they will learn a whole new vocabulary.
Oh yeah, they talking
come out of your mouth.
Matter of fact, they talking about the neodyme.
Nothing happens. Now what I'm doing is I'm just tucking it underneath because this way, like I said, I'm going to work with it. Now, start off at the end. Okay, and just.
So you're going to do an entire spool?
Oh yeah,
around?
Easy.
Really?
Oh, easy.
Wow.
It's going to take, you want 80 wrappings, okay? Now, you can go 20, you can go 10, you can go 5, whatever you want to do, however you want to wrap this. But, okay, I found that to do this, okay, I want 80 wrappings. I'll put this on the floor.
Holy.
But just, as soon as we get the first tier, you'll get the idea. And basically, see all I'm doing? This is all I'm doing. They're damn near impossible to separate once you get them together. And if you play with neodyme, again, word of warning,
Neodymes
will launch. And I mean by launching is if you got two of them close together, they will go airborne.
I fucked up a lamp. I kid you not. I've broken fingernails.
And they'll shatter. One will shatter the other one, or they'll both shatter. Now, if your hand happens to be in the middle, your bone is going to shatter. That's how strong they are.
Took a piece of my thumbnail, cleaned the hell off.
So, I guess just a quick observation about what you're doing, or what you're using, I should say, rather, because you're using, so it looks like you're using.
Come on.
Now make sure you keep the bottom tier tight.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Nanoparticles and nanotechnology, nanotoxicology, you begin to realize that this has no boundary, none. And so a lot of you are feeling, feeling like shit. You're feeling like your body's killing you all the time. You're in pain. You feel like things are walking around, creeping and crawling through you, and something feels like they're biting you. This is the material penetrating your system and again expanding its network. And when you have nanoparticles inside your body and on the outside, nanoparticles will produce a biological reaction, an immune response, which refers to creating a biofilm. And what biofilm is essentially is a complex swarm of bacteria. And you'll have so many different strains of bacteria that will hit certain things. And they will accumulate on top of a synthetic material. They love synthetics. Anyone who's got prostheses in the mouth understands that version. If anybody who's had what do you call that?
Denture?
You stick it in a penis or in the urethra for peeing. Catheter.
Catheter, yeah, I was thinking of it.
Yeah, a catheter. Anyone who's had a catheter understands that as well. Those of you who have things attached to their bodies begin to realize that sometimes these things that you have spiked yourself with is causing a biofilm reaction. This is just part of your immune system, and the nanotechnology is using your immune system to flourish and thrive. Because once the biofilm is on it, it creates a polysaccharide protein that basically is almost impenetrable. And the only way to get it out is by either using a technology like this to shut down the nano part of it, or using some kind of either saponin, phosphorus, or an acid to break down or to disconnect it from where it's lodged. So some of you have seen stuff come out in your microscope, and some of you have seen these pictures with this gelatinous material surrounding these wires and these fibers. These are nanofullerenes that we're seeing there, surrounded by a biofilm encasing, which then assembles within this encasing, using those proteins and those sugars to produce a network or a bigger fiber. So,
oh yeah, once I figured out I was in this program, I learned very quickly that sugar is not my best friend. Because it will just sap the sugar up. It will sap the protein. It will leave your potassium deplete. It snatches B12, selenium. So you basically, what I do is I put those things back in me. I put good trace minerals back in me. You know, if you're rocking with Drop Nation, and if you're not digging on the Shalajeet, I suggest you head on over to 432 The Drop and look for the title Shalajeet, and go and get you them good trace minerals, right? They call it black gold. Come on, they folk been lying to you.
it thrives and grows inside of you. I will have that. If you go on my site, augmentedforce.com, or augmentedforce.50webs.com, you can click on the January 2017 and the February 2017 scripts, and you're going to see some information there. And probably within the week, I'm going to have on there a whole section of biofilm, synthetic biology, and the mechanisms for biofilm. And you can see in there, in the research, where nanoparticles can actually form biofilm, and the nanoparticles integrate with each other, and then they spread throughout the system. And wherever the nano goes, so does the biofilm. So, this, when you take a bath, Splish Splash will be taking a bath. You can see.
And you know what I'm saying, I want to encourage everybody to get on their potassium iodide, man. Go and get on it, man. The best radiation remover, period. I mean, it's going to give you excellent thyroid support. You want to loosen up those glands, right? And this is where the endocrine system comes into play. And using marijuana, THC that's in marijuana to coat those glands, right? You see, that shit really ain't that simple. I done learned none of this, man, just watching him, studying him. Man, you can be your own doctor.